Ninigi-no-Mikoto is a central figure in Japanese mythology, known as the grandson of Amaterasu, the sun goddess, and the divine ancestor of Japan's imperial line. His story is one of divine mandate, descent from the heavens, and the establishment of sacred authority on earth. Through him, the legitimacy of the Japanese imperial family is traced back to the gods, making his role foundational in Shinto tradition. According to the Kojiki and Nihon Shoki, two of Japan's oldest historical and mythological texts, Ninigi's journey begins with a command from Amaterasu. She sought to bring order to the world and decided that her lineage should rule over the land. However, Earth was already inhabited by powerful deities, including Ōkuninushi, who had established control over the land. After negotiations and displays of divine power, Amaterasu and the heavenly gods secured dominion over Japan, paving the way for Ninigi's descent. To mark his role as the divine ruler of Earth, Ninigi was given three sacred treasures: the mirror, the jewel, and the sword. These items, known as the Sanshu no Jinji, remain symbolic of imperial authority in Japan today. The mirror represented wisdom and truth, the jewel signified benevolence and prosperity, and the sword symbolized strength and courage. Carrying these divine artifacts, Ninigi descended from the heavens to Mount Takachiho in Kyushu, an event known as Tensun Korin, or the descent of the heavenly grandchild. Once on Earth, Ninigi sought to establish his rule, but his journey was not without trials. One of the most well-known stories about him involves his marriage to the princess Kanohana Sakuyahime, the daughter of Oyamitsumi, a powerful mountain deity. When Ninigi met her, he was immediately captivated by her beauty and requested her hand in marriage. Her father, pleased by the match, also offered Ninigi her sister, Iwanagahime. However, Ninigi rejected the elder sister because she was less attractive, choosing only Kanohana Sakuyahime. This decision had profound consequences. Iwanagahime was associated with the permanence of stone, while Kanohana Sakuyahime was linked to the fleeting beauty of cherry blossoms. Because Ninigi chose the cherry blossom princess and rejected the stone princess, his descendants, humans and emperors alike, would be mortal and subject to aging and death rather than having eternal life. This story serves as an origin myth for human mortality in Japanese belief. Another dramatic moment in Ninigi's story occurs when Kanohana Sakuyahime becomes pregnant after just one night with him. Ninigi, skeptical of her fidelity, accused her of infidelity, doubting that the child was his. To prove her innocence, Kanohana Sakuyahime sealed herself inside a burning hut, declaring that if the child survived, it would be proof of divine parentage. True to her word, she gave birth to 3 sons unharmed by the flames, proving her loyalty and the divine nature of their lineage. One of these sons, Hori, would go on to become the grandfather of Emperor Jimmu, the legendary first emperor of Japan. Ninigi's role in mythology is more than just that of a ruler. He is the bridge between the celestial realm of the gods and the earthly realm of mortals. His descent represents the divine right of the imperial family, reinforcing the idea that Japan's rulers are chosen by the gods themselves. Through his marriage, his trials, and his descendants, Ninigi's legacy shapes the fundamental beliefs of Shinto and the history of Japan's ruling class. His story, filled with divine intervention, trials of character, and symbolic decisions, highlights the blend of myth and history that continues to influence Japan's cultural and religious identity.